I don't normally make videos like this, but something has been brought to my attention. I feel like I need to be helping people, specifically those who have depression. I know what it feels like because I also have depression. It may not seem like it because people who know me in real life know that I'm a very happy-go-lucky kind of person, but when I'm alone, I feel really bad. Now, this video is supposed to help you get over your depression and what you can do to overcome it. So I'm going to be sharing my experiences and also explaining the ways that depression can start. My name is Ducky, and here is Debunking Depression. Now, if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. It means that I can keep uploading content to YouTube, and I really want to keep doing this. This is something that I hope to turn into a future career one day, so if you could please just hit 2 buttons, that's all I'm asking. That would be great. And if you hit that notification bell as well, that would be absolutely amazing, and you won't miss another video. Alright. How does depression start? Usually depression starts after a traumatic event or a realization, or maybe even a breakup. It sucks either way because, you lose someone, say your mum or your dad died. That would affect you quite a lot for a little while. Or maybe you lose your job, a job that you really, really liked. You got fired, and now everybody's shaming you for it. Or maybe you just came to a realization. Now, usually the ways that you get depression are what affect it. If it's just a realization, that could mean you'd only be depressed for a week up to maybe 2 months. But if you lose someone that was really, really, really close to you, that could be more like a year. And I know some people have even had depression for more than decades. Imagine the worst day of your life over and over and over for 10 years. That's what some people are going through. And no, it's not poverty. You can just say, oh, grow up. It's just emotions. You're just sad. But that's not reality to them. The first way to get rid of depression is acknowledging it. You gotta make sure that you know what it is. Okay? If you have depression and you keep denying it, it's not gonna work out for you. Everything's just gonna go to shit. And that's gonna really, really, really suck. The first step of defeating depression is getting over it. If you can do that, then you'll be fine. Okay? Now, when I realized that I had depression, I started looking straight away for the answer to why. Why was I so sad? And I figured out the reason was because I didn't feel fulfilled. Being the person that I am means I really like to help people. And that's just something that I like to do, just out of the greater good. I really like helping people because that's what makes me happy. But I realized that one day it just wasn't enough anymore. And the more I tried to help people, I started realizing I didn't get anything back. Okay? I didn't even get happy anymore. Which made me sad, because that was one of the only things that made me happy. So I started putting a lot more time into my work to try and distract me. But the only thing that did was stress me out. So I decided to finally go and talk to a counselor about all the stuff that's been going on in my life and what's been making me sad. And I came to the realization while I was there that I just needed something to focus on. And that's why I've been uploading a lot more, because I enjoy doing that. And it's something that is usually very time consuming. I mean, sure, yeah, you love going on YouTube and watching your favorite content creator's new video, like Mr. Beast. But you know why he doesn't upload like as frequent as he used to? And now it's only like once every 2 weeks, because he's got so many things that he needs to plan. Everybody sees the video and thinks, oh, yeah, that's awesome. I'd love to do that. What they don't see is the amount of effort that people put into it. So when people start to appreciate you, when people started to appreciate me, that's when I realized I wasn't as sad anymore. So I kept trying to help people, and it started to work again. And I talked about some of the problems that I had going on in my life. Like, I wasn't really happy at home, and schoolwork was a lot for me, and friendships were just crazy weird. Because I had friends that were always nice, and then I had friends that were constantly joke insulting me. And eventually it gets to the point where it's not even a joke anymore. But you still stick around with those people because you don't want to be left behind. And sometimes you even look up to your friends. And I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's true. So that's my experience with depression. Now, what can you do to get rid of depression? 3 words. Find your purpose. If you have a purpose in life that you can use to distract yourself from depression, maybe it's a friend going through a really tough time and you just want to sit with them and help them out. Or maybe your family's going through something like grief because someone died or something like that. Or maybe you just need a job. If you're unemployed, that could definitely be it. Trust me, you think, oh, I don't want to get a job. I don't want to work. Working sucks. Obviously, working sucks. Everybody hates it. But at the end of the day, if you put in the work, the outcome is going to be better for you. Which is why I've decided I'm going to get a job next year. That's like maybe 5 months away. Because like I'm going to be old enough to work next year, so I'm definitely going to try and apply for a job. And yes, that means I'm going to have another thing to balance, but it means once I've got a full plate, I'm going to feel like I'm functioning fully again. And if that doesn't happen, I'm just going to quit. Okay, I'm going to quit that job, which would be totally fine. Sometimes think about this hypothetical. A bottle of water can cost maybe $1 in a supermarket, 50 cents from a water fountain or a water bottle filler, maybe $6 on an aeroplane, and $3 out of a vending machine. But no matter where you buy it, it's still water. So the next time you're thinking that you're not worth anything, Maybe you're just in the wrong place. There are so many different ways you can deal with depression. The thing that worked for me was keeping my plate full, making sure I'm always busy so I have things to distract from it, and things that make me happy as well. For other people, it could be just being able to talk to someone about how you feel, whether that be a counselor or a friend or therapist, anything like that. Or in some scenarios where shit doesn't go very well, usually can result to drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. But you don't really want to get twisted with that. I've known someone who did do that and their life just turned to shit. Anyway. Now, if you're watching this video and you don't have depression, but you've noticed that your friends are acting a little bit weird, it's always okay to just talk to them, you know? You can just ask them if they're okay, alright? That's all it takes. And don't just say, hey mate, you okay? Mean it sincerely. That way you're telling them, by not telling them, that you are here to listen to them, that you care, alright? I hope this video has helped you out. This is Ducky, and I'm signing off.